Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's the holiday season. You're probably looking for gifts for that geeky person in your life. Now, if they're a DC Comics fan or a fan of pinup art style, they're probably familiar with DC Comics Bombshells. Now, this is a very popular line of toys and comics and art that's out there now. It started out in 2011 from Aunt Lucia, who did this retro pinup girl bombshell sort of illustrations, and it kind of blew up into a life of its own. It's been comic book series. It's been very, very popular. They've been spun out into statues and toys. And what I have in front of me are a bunch of busts. So I've got two of the three that have been released. Show them off. You can see all three of them right there. But I've got Mera and Wonder Woman sitting in front of me. DC Collectibles has hooked me up to show these off. And it's something that really kind of caught my eye, and I asked them about because it caught my eye. Back in San Diego Comic-Con, they had a bunch of statues showing up in these busts, and I thought that was really, really cool. And it was a great kind of addition to their overall line. So we're going to open up, we're going to show them off. So the one that's missing is Supergirl. And I like it so much, I actually probably will be adding Supergirl to my collection and order her because, you know, I'm a completist and I really, really dig the Bombshells line. So I think it looks great. As I said, so this really started in 2011. And the line really, you know, it took off with a life of its own. It became super popular, really, really, you know, it's kind of had this, like, cult following in good ways. So there's been a comic book series. The comic book series is tons of fun. It's been breaking a lot of, I don't want to say taboos, but a lot of kind of perceptions that we've got of the DC Universe. And doing this really cool alternative style of these heroes. And we got Mera. Now, for Mera, folks who don't know, Mera in the regular DC comic book universe is also known as Aquaman at times. She is an Atlantean, one of the various versions of the kind of like different groups. And she's currently engaged to Aquaman. She is a badass on her own. She's going to be co-starring in the Aquaman film when it comes out a few years from now. So, first, you know, you can see that it's got that retro style. It looks like exactly what you would expect from that time period as far as dress and look. The statue itself, the bust itself, really clean, some great lines. You know, I don't notice any issues with it. The art on or the coloring on it is absolutely fantastic. The lines going over it really, really well. You can kind of spin this around so you can get a good look at it. You know, trying to be careful, don't want to break it. And it also comes with this plate that magnetizes and pops right in front. As I said, really, really nice. You know, this is a great bust. It's a great statue to kind of add to anyone's collection. If you're a fan of the line, I think you'd probably really, really dig this to show off your fandom. Let's open up and show off Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman seems to has a little bit more detail on her. Really quickly looking at overall the paint. The paint's really solid. There's some nice subtle touches to it. I don't know how easy it's going to come out on the camera. You know, obviously the red isn't quite straight red. There is a little bit of shadowing. On her collar there is the Wonder Woman W kind of built in there, which is really a subtle touch and a solid touch. There's a little bit of nick on the paint, but on her hair, but I don't know if that's just packing or actually an issue. Let's go spin her around. You know, detail is really, really great on here. We've got, of course, the metals that are sticking out a little bit. They're a bit 3D. They aren't just kind of painted on. And everything else is really good. I think that's something I really like about this is that the style of it, or the coloring of it, is subtle. There's some shading on it that pops to me. Of course, we've got the nameplate as well with the awesome retro style to it all. I think it looks really good. So overall, I mean, both of these are solid additions. We've got Mera, we've got Wonder Woman, And Supergirl is the other one that I'm missing, and of course that's going to be added to my collection because I'm a completist and I really actually dig these statues. So I said, saw them at San Diego Comic-Con. I liked them then. I like them now. I think if you are a fan of DC Comics Bombshells, it's something you should probably go out and get. Or if you're looking for a gift for someone who is a fan of this or that's sort of style or some of these characters, this is well worth checking out as well. Pricing, it's fairly affordable. I think in the kind of that mid-range of a lot of these busts. Some busts are, you know, lower quality, a little bit cheaper, a little bit maybe more complicated or bigger and a little bit more expensive. From what I've seen online, these are probably about the $50, $60 range. So as I said, about mid-pricing from compared to a lot of the other busts out there. Overall, though, really dig it. I like it. I think these are fun additions for those who are into busts or collectibles, and they should go check it out. And, you know, if you're looking for a gift for a friend, might as well go and possibly look at this. Now, if you're a fan of DC Comics Bombshells and DC Comics in general, you should really check out our site every single day, graphicpolicy.com. We got comic news, reviews, interviews, tons of stuff every single day, 24 hours, every hour. On the hour, we've got something new. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and get the latest news delivered any way you want. And we also have a newsletter that you should probably sign up for as well. So thank you, as always, for watching. Thank you, DC Collectibles, for the hookup and allowing me to show these off. Really appreciate it. As always, thank you for watching our videos. You know, just watching them is support enough. If you are interested in either of these statues, there are links below this video. There are affiliate links, so we do get a little small percentage off of your purchases as far as those. But, you know, we're going to go and try to find some of the cheapest prices out there to get you a good deal as far as that. But as always, thank you so much. Until next time, keep it geeky.